All right, welcome back. I wanted to speak about a reason, one of the reasons why I think so many people lack direction and motivation in life. Because it seems like so many young guys, including myself and people around me, have all these, ambitious, but don't really know what to do with that ambition, or do know and struggle to keep motivated. And I did a bit of thinking over my break and whatnot, and tried to kind of narrow down what those root causes may be, because that's kind of been my thing at the moment. Finding the cause rather than just treating it. And I do believe that without a reason why, now you need a reason why. And when I mean a reason why, what is the reason you get up and, say for example, your father, assuming he's still around, or another father figure in your life. Why do they get up and get out of bed every morning? Tradie fathers who have to get up early, get up at 5 a.m. and work 8 hours and get home and repeat. And that's all their life is. Why do they get up every day? Why do they continue to do it year after year after year? Because they've got a family to support, because they've got a wife and children, That's that's their reason why. And that's a reason that they keep going and get up and push on. And I feel like it's important for you to find that. Now, it's very likely that if you're anything like me, you're not nearly ready for a wife and kids, but the point still stands. It's not necessarily about what your why is. It's just, as long as it is powerful enough to get you, up out of bed and doing the right things. Because there's, the idea of becoming successful and all this stuff is great. But if you don't have, now everyone says, oh yeah, motivation is temporary, discipline's forever, whatever, all that. While it's true, you need a reason. You still need a reason why. Because without a reason, you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. And we're talking about a livelihood here, so it's kind of serious. And if it's definitely not easy, and it takes time to understand what's the word I'm looking for? How to actually go about finding that. And really, the key, easiest way to figure out what your reason why is to just is kind of work backwards. So say you are a YouTuber. Why are you a YouTuber? Because I want to make money online, or I care about educating people, or I like entertaining people. Right. Why do you like doing that? Or why do you want to do that? To make a living, to make money, or for the fun of it. But you kind of keep working backwards, and eventually you'll get down to the foundational layers of why you do something, or why you do everything, really. Those the things that might be, you've had, not a great life, upbringing, and you want to make better of yourself, and you want to, prove something, or, that kind of stuff. Trying to find that one thing. It may be trying to get over a breakup or something quite, really powerful to get you up and get you going. And that's why I think it was Hamza said, a couple of years ago now, I think it was called the fuck this event. Rather than, you get to a point in your life where you literally just go, fuck this, and make a change. It's essentially what your reason why is. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing or a negative thing. Usually it is, and it's definitely helpful, because you can kind of think of it as like a rubber band effect. You pull back so far down in the camera, imagine I'm holding a rubber band that goes across. You pull down, your life is so shit at the moment, but then when you let go, you progress so quickly and you just shoot right up to success. That's essentially what your reason should be. It should be this point where it doesn't matter what's happening around you. It's your driving factor. It is the absolute utmost importance that, you may have a partner that, you could see a future with, or you plan on marrying, and you want to set yourself and her up to live the life that, people do on the internet, or to live whatever life you want, or to, you say your family's been broke growing up and you want to make a fuck ton of money so you can, retire your parents and make sure you never have to worry about money again. All right, that kind of stuff. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. I do agree that discipline is important, but that's on more of a micro scale, like trying to just doing the tasks to get you there. Because there are going to be times that you don't feel like it, but at the end of the day, you don't just do this kind of stuff for no reason. You either want to get somewhere, or you want to get to somewhere, or you want to get away from somewhere, rather than just doing it. It is normally a going towards something, your goals, making money, looking, aesthetic body, all that kind of stuff. Or you're going away from something, the 9-to-5 lifestyle, just being mediocre, a poor upbringing, shit parents, all that kind of stuff. You're going away from something or going to something, or both. But it's a matter of just figuring out what that is before actually start. Sorry, my phone died. Essentially what you need to do is just find why. It should be the first thing that you do. Like, before you start just doing random shit, find why. Because from my personal experience, it kind of just carves the pathway out for you in a way. Now, there's obviously things that you can do in certain nuances, but generally, your macroscopic pathway is kind of determined by your reason why, and how passionately you feel about it. And this is the kind of thing that I don't think young guys appreciate enough, and what leads a lot of people into mediocrity. They don't have a reason why, and so, they haven't figured out what that reason why is. And obviously there's people who are outliers. Some people, really enjoy working their job, their 9-to-5 job, and they're completely happy. And that's fine. But generally, your reason why will lead you on a path of success in one way or another. I hope that kind of clears up where I'm trying to come from. So if you haven't found your reason why yet, go out and do some thinking, scale, strip back all of what you're currently doing and find out what that is, and see if that is, it's a little bit of a kind of a soul search, I think. Trying to find why. Because at the end of the day, that's one of the biggest, most important things about doing all this. It's all good and well to just do it, but why? That's what I think makes a person, especially, describes the type of person, what their why is. That's why you see all these kind of rags to riches type stories so empowering, because it shows character and it shows all these positive traits. Anyways, I think I might wrap it up here. If you're still here at the end of the video, I love you, and remember, life is what you make it.